New creators tell me all the time in the comment section of my videos and directly to me in my one-on-one consult calls that YouTube is just not pushing out their videos. They're making good content, but YouTube is not even giving them a fair chance. So I decided to put together this video to break down what's most likely happening, but to also give you some tips that I've personally seen make a difference. So let's start with why YouTube is not pushing your videos. And the answer is actually quite simple. YouTube doesn't push out videos. It actually has zero care whether your small channel gets views or not. And that's because YouTube is a viewer-centered platform. Viewers come to YouTube to watch content based on their interests, and then YouTube pulls content that it thinks they're going to want to watch next. And that is exactly where the solution lies. If you want your content to be pulled in front of viewers, you have to figure out what your viewers want to watch and then actually go and make that content. Now, it's not as simple as, oh, well, my viewers are interested in fitness, so I'll title my video fitness, and then poof, YouTube's gonna pull my content. What you have to do is get deep down into the specific areas within your niche and what that content is your viewers are watching. So let's actually dive deeper into some of the strategies of finding out what your viewers want to watch. And these are actually some of the tactics I share in my entry-level course, Click Academy, which if you want to create better video ideas, titles, and thumbnails, it's definitely worth checking out. I'll have the link to that in the description. And tactic number one is to look at your competitors, because guess what? They've already posted videos in your niche. Let's figure out what has worked for them. So let's just pretend I'm teaching how to edit in Premiere Pro and I want to make videos around that. So let me just search Premiere Pro tutorial, see what comes up. So I've got some videos here. Let's check out this first channel. We'll click over to his channel. We're gonna go to his videos, and then we're gonna sort them by most popular. And this is what we're gonna pay attention to and most likely make content around. So we can see that a basic editing tutorial worked well, how I would learn video editing if I had to start over, how to automatically create animated subtitles, how to do a zoom in, remove silences, etc. And these are the videos that literally helped grow his channel. So we should base our own video ideas around what has worked in the past. This is clearly what viewers are wanting to watch. And if YouTube's gonna pull more content related to these videos for viewers to watch next, we want to be one of those videos. So if there's a beginner tutorial, maybe we go make an advanced tutorial. Maybe we show a new way to do a zoom in. And what I'd also recommend doing is then going to the latest uploads and then scrolling through these and looking for the videos that are getting the most amount of views within the last year. So as we can see, 1,000 views in 2 weeks, 27,000 views in a month, and then holy crap, 461,000 views in 3 months. That's obviously a high performing video to think about. Or if we scroll down a bit more, oh look, here's a Learn CapCut tutorial that is doing better than what he normally gets for views. And you definitely want to do this for a few different channels who are putting out content in your niche. This is going to help you come up with a ton of ideas. The second thing you can do is think of frequently asked questions within your niche. What do people commonly ask or search for? Figure out what those questions are. And then you'll obviously want to search for those questions on YouTube and then see the results. How many views did the videos get for that frequently asked question and in what time frame? So for example, how to do a zoom in and out in Premiere Pro is probably a commonly searched question. So the fact that that happened, so we're already getting some ideas of what are people searching for related, at least in this niche. And so maybe I can think of some other ones like how to add text in Premiere Pro, how to add music, how to add transitions, all those lists of questions someone might have when doing this. And the third way I'd recommend is to use paid tools, something like Velio, which will help you find high performing video ideas really, really fast. So for example, in here, I can easily search a keyword like Premiere Pro and click enter. And then in this top corner here, I'm going to click filters, and I can actually filter the results by only the best performing videos. So I want to see all the videos within, let's say, the last 3 years that have at least gotten over 100,000 views and are also around Premiere Pro. So there we go. And I could even go further. I could change the video duration, how many subscribers the channel has. So if I only want to see small channels that have gotten a lot of views versus the million sub channels, I could do that. And then I click apply, and it's going to show me all those results. So there we go. We see Gavin popped up here because he had a high performing video in the last year, but it's also going to show me other results in here. So just some of these. This update makes Premiere king. insane features. You know, that was, and this was for a 2023 winner. Maybe there's some new features Premiere Pro released that outbeats these two other editors, and we could actually redo this video for 2025. We can see a caption tutorial. We see a whip pan transition tutorial that performed well. And what we can actually do with Velio is click the save button and actually add these to a playlist that we can reference later. So we have an entire database of the best performing videos in our niche that we can find our own way to make our own creative version and create something that viewers actually want. We're finding the videos that are in high demand, and then we are working off of that to serve the viewer. And if you actually want to try Velio out, I actually have a affiliate link in the description. There's also a coupon code attached to that, so you can actually save some money off of your first month of Velio. But from using one or all of these strategies, you should have a plethora of video ideas that are in demand that you can work off of to actually get your videos in front of people. And then it's just a matter of, how do I compete? How do I stand out? This is the content viewers like. How can I make something similar? So that way when this viewer comes back to YouTube and YouTube knows their interests, our video gets pulled because it's actually around content they are watching. And if you want to learn more tactics and strategies for getting more clicks on your videos, of course, we have our Click Academy, but we also have a playlist here full of other YouTube tip videos that are going to help you make better YouTube packaging. So definitely check that out.